So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
And we're underway. With this game, we reach the halfway point of this season. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I've always admired this striker, Sesko, Peter, because he's got that flair to his game, that swagger. You see a lot of it in his clever link-up play, and when he's making movements inside the box, his anticipation and decision-making are second to none.
Okay, interesting. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Reinildo. Manchester United are just so strong away from home, yet to lose on opposition territory. Manchester United are having to deal not just with their opponents, but also with a congested fixture list. It's at times like this when depth of resources become chance to shoot! Goal! Manchester United!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical...
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. That has been knocked clear. Oh, red, nice interception. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. This has gone, that's a foul. And the shot! Well, that is asking for trouble. Danger averted for now. Tries a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Granit Xhaka played towards the other side. Oh, can he get onto this?
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Bergvall. That's really well manoeuvred. Šeško! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Šeško is offering a right smile there.
Shot at goal! He's hit it first time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Reinildo, and he goes cross-field, aim forwards. Yoro shifted upfield. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to...
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Manchester United won a tight game last time out and look to build on that. He's in plenty of space here. That is good strength. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, it's his reading of the game that seems to keep him a step ahead of everyone else, but he's about to face greater pressure now.
He's having a shot! Šeško, he's had a shot! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's a nicely weighted pass.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Mkhitaryan is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, what a ball! Shapes to shoot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Oh, smashing header! Should have put that one away.
Bergvall really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Looks to the other side. And the pass is intercepted. Mkhitaryan. That's a good chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Very much into the last knockings.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rafael. Bergvall. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. So that's got things underway. Yes, of course, the first game. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. This, of course, the first game beyond the halfway point. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmakers. I really like his direct style. But
Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Pinged towards the front line. That'll be a throw. Manchester United have the league's best defensive record. Miley. Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more. He's one on chance, surely! There it is! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Heaven, aim forwards.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Bruno Fernandes. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Mkhitaryan. That's very neat. Mkhitaryan. Now who's going to be first to this? Ogunai. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Yoro, gently done. Mkhitaryan moved on forwards. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He's in plenty of space here. Punched away. And it's played forward. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Can he deliver? Big chance! Hall. Shared forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Murphy looking understandably energised after his goal. Yoro. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
He's had a shot! Miley. Manchester United have their manager to thank for the last result.
Well, Peter, he was lauded by the media, and quite rightly too. I think what he did was clever and decisive, and it just goes to show how tactically astute he is.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, super goal! A finish of true class! Manchester United are back on level terms. Oh, that is a bit special. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He is through here!
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. And now the breakaway. He's had a shot! No mistake! And they've got their lead back. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Does really well to win the ball there. Well, they could break here. And it's been played through. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's surging through. Ogunai tries to dink it through. Incoming delivery. And that has been cleared.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Now here's the delivery. Heaven with the clearance. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Rafael. Mkhitaryan. Šeško. An early chance. It's their first of the game.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He is just caressing the ball. There are a few waiting for it. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Danger averted for now. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's there to clear it. And it's Ogunai. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries to get it clear. That's a throw. Ogunai. Bruno Fernandes looks to the other side. Mkhitaryan. Well, that's beautifully weighted. There's the header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Šeško certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Yoro, gently done. Oh, he's got decent chance! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Milner. Over to the left. And he's got his cross in. He's dealt with that well. Mkhitaryan. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Spread out to the left. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And he's there to get it away. Out to the left it goes. Clipped into space.
Mkhitaryan really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's really well cleared. Oh, that's a nice ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's in space and looking for options. And that has sent him sprawling. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. That'll be the last act of the first half. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, your views on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45. And the finish! And it's played forward. Menu. Rafael. Real chance here! Chance! Goal! Manchester United! The second half sparked straight into life. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Buendia.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Buendia. Moved on forwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Buendia. Raphael.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's managed to get free. Menu wins the duel this time.
It's good movement we're getting from that front line. Very flexible.
Yeah, really easy on the eye too, yeah?
Very much so. It adds more variety to their attack and asks more questions of that defence. Cat and mouse at its best.
Abraham!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He has found the way through. He's had a shot!
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be...
Šeško! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation. And he was never going to miss that.
And now he has two. Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. And the counter is on. Šeško! Now who's going to be first to this? It'll be a throw-in. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was...
That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. So what can they conjure from this one? Now this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Cleared away. Malacia laid out to the left flank. Bullish header! Yes! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. There's the whistle, and here we go. Ogunai shifted upfield. That is good strength. Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Moved on forwards. Aimed forwards. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United!
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Manchester United gain their reward with an early goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Spread out to the left. Magassa. It's run loose here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has been cut short. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Souček. Bergvall. Thinks one through. Mkhitaryan. Lovely bit of skill. He's having a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Evan. Manchester United, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And he's there to make the challenge. Lovely, now then. Oh, great play! Mkhitaryan. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Can he finish? It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Disasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Played with finesse. Oh, super find. He's found a way through. And the keeper has it. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
Out to the right. Now there's the shot! No, not this time.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Magasa. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. That's tidy. Bruno Fernandes. Mkhitaryan. Rafael. Souček. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Magasa. That's really well manoeuvred. Purring through the gears. Tries a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
That is a little undercooked. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. 11. Raphael. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Souček.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Magassa. Can he spark a counter here? And that will be the final act. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. Well, good afternoon to you. It is an imperfect day, far from the perfect backdrop to a game so highly anticipated, but it is far too special, too important an occasion to be beaten by the elements. There is quite a buzz here. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Manchester United have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Raphael. Manchester United were imperious when the two... It's Mkhitaryan! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. That's going to go a long way. Can he latch on to this? Header! Goal! Manchester United! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Gusto making good progress on the right-hand side.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of
And he's had a shot!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Out to the left it goes. And the counter is on. He's found a way through. Real chance! Really well taken goal.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Flings in across. And it's hoisted clear. Raphael. He's free, he has got space. That is a brilliant interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Mkhitaryan, and that's aimed into the middle. David, a probing pass. And he's managed to get free. Played into the middle. Great challenge, timed to perfection. And it's played forward. Raphael. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the first half is done, so it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And that's the second half started. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And they can counter here. Raphael succumbs to the pressure.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Into the channel. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Yoro gets across to intercept that. Bergvall. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
Played back in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Foot in. Raphael. That's a nicely shaped ball. Could try cutting inside here. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes...
Big chance! There's the shot! Corner then. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. Jurgensen, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Well, the three-game winning streak is coming to an end, it would seem. Five minutes left on the clock. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Mkhitaryan, and he shoots! It's a loose ball. It's fallen kindly here. It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Jurgensen, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So here comes a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Caicedo. Tate. Modric! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely designed.
She goes out at the
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Well, a quick look at the opposition, and results really have not been good for them at all just recently. They haven't won at all in the last three.
No, there's no hiding place, Peter. This is becoming a little too serious, and with the usual sound bites being bandied about, they're beginning to run out of excuses for me. The atmosphere amongst the supporters just turned to one of strain, and I just hope the players can cure that before the pressure becomes unbearable, I suppose.
We have already started here. And that is a little undercooked. Doak. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And it's Jimenez. The referee's awarded a free kick. Smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Doak! That's an extraordinary save from Sommer! The shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Scott most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Jimenez. Oh, it's played into the area. Looking to break at pace. Steaming on. Can he finish? Muscular approach does pay off here. Christie.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jimenez. Lovely ball and a great chance! And the ball's come loose. Oh, they could be caught out here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Christie goes short, and he's got his cross in. And that was very necessary. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And the shot! That has been knocked clear. Scott. Raphael. Nice physical challenge. Alberto Moreno, gently done. Aim forwards. Mkhitaryan. Looking here to chip it through. Scott. And it's played forward. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done.
He's had a shot! And he hits the net! The breakthrough arrives at last!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's a good foot in there. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. Great ball if he can get there. He's got away. Raphael. It's run loose here. Oh, great chance. Chance, surely. Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going two down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Tries to get it clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, it's Mkhitaryan.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Proves too strong. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Weekly, oh, good spread.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And the shot! Aimed in towards the centre. Fraser Forster claims it, and the danger passes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern...
Welcome everyone to the game that has everyone talking. Both teams will be wanting to put on a show for their supporters here, and anticipation in the stands is building nicely. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
So away we go then. Raphael. Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Moved on forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Menu is onto it in a flash. Manchester United clung on for the 3 points in their last game. Positive results though build momentum. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. That's a cute ball. It's gone for a throw-in. And he's got his cross in. And that has been cleared. Goes for a shot! Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now that's well seen too. Aim forwards. And it's Mkhitaryan. No way through, and a shot! And he's there to clear it.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Raphael. And he shoots! Goal! Manchester United! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Mkhitaryan. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's an imaginative pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mkhitaryan, oh, cracking ball. Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Manchester United, this the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Bruno Fernandes! That is delicious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're at it again in double quick time! Oh, that is a bit special. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Mkhitaryan. Brilliantly cut out. And the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are back underway. Great chance! Cleared without complication. Raphael. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the counter is on. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's gone for goal. Oh, it's a beauty. About as smooth as it gets. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's an excellent interception. Gets good distance on it. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. McGinn. Nice interception, well timed. And that has been clubbed away. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, it's his reading of the game that seems to keep him a step ahead of everyone else. But he's about to face greater pressure now.
Lovely, now then.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's got a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Danger averted for now.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Mkhitaryan. Manchester United preparing now to welcome the final whistle. McGinn, and it's played forward. He's in plenty of space here. Here's the chance to cross. Shoots! Big chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. I think we're just about done here. It's a lovely, neat pass. That has been cut short. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Well, good afternoon to you. It is an imperfect day, far from the perfect backdrop to a game so highly anticipated, but it is far too special, too important an occasion to be beaten by the elements. There is quite a buzz here. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. Merino. Martinelli. Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. He's gone for the shots! That's quite incredible!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. And he's put himself now in position to compete for the top scorer's title. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Lewis Skelly aimed forwards. Merino. Arsenal were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Great defending, strong and determined. That is a great pick out. Saka. Oh, what a climb! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nice physical challenge. Lewis Skelly. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Arsenal, whose last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
Yeah, his hand was forced somewhat, Peter, because of the circumstances. He had to bring on goal scorers, but he was...
And the shots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mosquera getting this one clear. Out towards the flank. Aimed in toward... Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Yoro makes the interception. Lewis Skelly. Moved on forwards. Martinelli caresses it through. Looking to break at pace. And it's played forward. Now it's Saka. And it's Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan, real chance! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Gets it away. And that pass is somewhat less... Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Menu chooses to go back, and that was very necessary. That is lovely. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Saka. Min. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. There's the whistle then to start the second half. That's a little off target. Raphael. And that's really well manoeuvred. Played back in. Aim forwards. Martinelli. Merino. Manchester United won a tight game last time out and look to build on that. And here's Martinelli. He's in a good position here. Yoro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good spread. Lewis Skelly, gently done. Thinks one through. Here's foul. Decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Merino delivers. Tries to get it clear. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against him here.
Mosquera. Saliba moved on forwards. A heavy challenge. Arsenal have a free kick. Mosquera. And here's Martinelli. Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Ogunai is onto it in a flash. Another chance from a corner. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. And he's there to clear it.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Madueke. Raphael. Madueke. He's on it. Can he get away? Played out wide.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Mosquera. Saliba. Timber.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Madueke, now he's off and running. Menu. Raphael. Trossard concedes a free kick for that. Saliba getting this one clear. And that's it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage.
Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Manchester United have the league's best defensive record. That's a cute ball. And that could set him on his way. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Can he spark a counter here? Ekitike. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Manchester United, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And back to the goalkeeper. Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. It's a goal kick. Raphael. Out to the left it goes. Mkhitaryan. He's had a shot! And that has been clubbed away. He's in space and looking for a... Climbs up big! Oh, Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! Alisson, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now that's well seen too. Kerkez aimed forwards. That has been knocked clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That has been cut short.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what? Naoni has given away a free kick. It's gone out for a throw-in. Yoni. That is a great pick out. He's in it, and the shot! Goal! They have come roaring back. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Modric. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Mkhitaryan. Oh, good spread. And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Header comes in! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Ekitike. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say...
Shot a goal! Moved on forwards. And the counter is on. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Played out to the right. Oh, they could be caught out here. Out to the right. And that's a dangerous ball. Okunai hangs one in. Played it again. Keeper has taken decisive action. That's a throw. That is good strength. Played in with purpose. Van Dijk tries to clear. In once more. Cleared without complication. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward. Played back in. This might... Great chance!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Over to the left. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Mohamed Salah really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious...
Chance for a shot! He scores! And the comeback is complete! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this one off with your parent. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Can he stop it going out? Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Can he latch on to this?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Szoboszlai, Danilo forwards and with intent. Menu.
Time is ticking away and they're playing as if they're defending.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, plenty of talking points and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go. Thoughts on what we've... So the field has been reduced now to just 8. It is quarter-finals day. For the right to be within just one tie of the showpiece final, you can feel here the sense of possibility. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So this is where we're up to in the quarterfinals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd. They genuinely think, or certainly the feel is, that they'll get to see the game of the tournament.
Well, we're on the way. Can he latch on to this? Time to deliver. Yoro is there and he can get that clear. Could move up a gear here. Clearly not happy with that. Adrabayo. Çalhanoğlu. Lavia. Çalhanoğlu aim forwards. Lovely feet. There are a few waiting for it, showing good feet. That has been knocked clear. Chance here to counter. He has found the way through. And he's on a charge. Real chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ogunai played into space. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Yoro, and it's played forward. And he's picked out the run. Could be danger here. He's there to hit it! Oh, taken with style! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, can he get onto this? Justin. That's good running with the ball. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's a good ball. Raphael. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the game has already resumed here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Oh, great header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Gusto. Done delicately. Justin. By Bino Gittins! There's a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. An act of charity gratefully received. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Deftly away. Raphael. Menu. He's in a good position. Great chance! So can they do it again? And the shot! Up he goes! And can he finish it? Goal! means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Justin does really well to win the ball there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Moved on forwards. Can he deliver? And it's played in here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Lavia. Adarabioyo. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Tries a shot! And that would have won it.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Cuts out the pass, and it's gone back to the keeper. Yoro. Spread out to the left. Turns and goes back. Big chance! And he's there to get it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Adarabioyo. Mueka. And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the ball's come loose. Can he finish? And he's found the net! Deep into injury time! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This is threat. And that's that. So another test passed, and the message could not be more clear. We are coming for the prize, and we're not going away. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, I guess it's a result that's best described, Peter, as routine. A good balance of organisation, discipline and endeavour, and a result from which everyone came out looking good.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
Down to business here. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. Passionate, emotional, blood-boiling, sometimes angry, always the same, yet every time a little different. Raphael. Great ball if he can get there. Šeško! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far.
Šeško certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Menu. Šeško. Oh, it's come loose. Braithwaite trying to keep this in. And here's Mkhitaryan. And the shot!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's...
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And here's Ahmad. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Savinho. Manchester United are very much in free-scoring form of late. Goals in each of their last 5 games. He's cut it out. And the counter is on. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Savinho. That's a throw. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Moved on forwards. And it's O'Reilly. Savinho. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's been played through. It's Mkhitaryan! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Doku. No, not quite on the same wavelength. O'Reilly.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well,
And a chance! Alain. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Raphael. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
It'll be a throw-in. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's there to clear it. That is good strength. And here's Doku. Doku. Chance! No, not this time.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Savinho. Savinho making good progress on the right-hand side. Savinho, oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Lobbed in behind. Defending of the desperate variety. And the counter is on, now then. No, it's not Kwame. Nice physical challenge. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Cherki. Reinders. Muscular approach does pay off here. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Well, the three-game winning streak is coming to an end, it would seem. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Lewis. Manchester United clearly looking to hold on here right to the end. Cherki. Bergvall wins the duel this time. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. And it's Lewis. Shot at goal! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Well, how will we look back on that?
Manchester United really were great today.